Hello and welcome to this episode of Inside PTI. Today we're going to talk about some of the work we've done in soybeans in regard to starter fertilizers applied with FurrowJets. So before we start getting into what products we're applying, let's talk about FurrowJets in case you don't know what kind of planter attachment FurrowJets are. FurrowJets are a unique planter attachment that allow us to apply fertilizer in the furrow in 3 different bands. We can put one band right next to the seed, and then 3/4 of an inch away, we can offer a dual band on each side of that in-furrow treatment next to the seed. So here's what it looks like. We've got a quick attach unit, very easy to install on the planter. And once we get it installed, we've got these 3 lines of fertilizer placement. Look at the orange lines on the screen right now. That center one is going to be right where the seed is placed, and then the wings of FurrowJet offers that dual band activity next to the seed. So kind of a 3-way application, and gives us flexibility of maybe using some higher salt load products or higher volumes due to the 3 bands of application. Here's what it looks like in just center treatment. So you see the orange right next to the seed, and then we've got the ability for the wings to be, again, 3/4 of an inch over and higher. And I think this flexibility is important in soybeans because really there's not a lot of growers who are implementing, or at least in the past, starter fertilizer programs in beans because it's so easy to salt beans off. We have to be very, very gentle with soybeans, or at least we've had to in past situations. So we've got various programs that we're implementing at the PTI farm. Some programs are a little salty and we have to stay in the wings. Others we're running a 3-way. We don't worry about crop safety due to the nature of the products that we're using. But nevertheless, this is our top 16 programs that we had at PTI in 2020. And I'm going to be very honest with you, we had some great performance with some companies like the Andersons, QLF Agronomy, Nature's, and Marco Fertilizer. There's some nice products out there in the marketplace, and if we couple that with FurrowJet, we've got a great way to apply it, and they've given us some nice yield increases. Now, there is one particular product that did, I'll kind of say, shine in 2020. Marco Quick Grow LTE. Now, this is a 620-4. It's got some sulfur and zinc in this product, and it actually showed up number 1 and number 3 in our testing. So 2 of the top 3 products. You know, we're seeing yield increases up to 4 bushel to the acre at the 5-gallon rate of this LTE, and bringing in a return on investment over $40 an acre. So those are pretty impressive. That's the 5-gallon rate that showed up in the number 1 spot. In the number 3 spot, we just dropped the rate down just a touch to 4 gallon to the acre. We dropped a little bit of yield, but our cost went down, and we were still looking at ROIs over $40 as well. So that one did very well for us. And again, I like the fact that it's got the micronutrients in it, like the zinc and the sulfur. Those are things we've concentrated on corn for so many years, but you know, it's important to think about this in soybeans as well. So today's Inside PTI agronomy tip of the day is, you know, we've got some really nice starter fertilizer products available in the marketplace, and when we couple that or partner it with FurrowJet, we can apply them precisely. And if I look at the average of all the FurrowJet programs in soybeans in 2020, we were picking up just under 3.5 bushel on average on a per acre basis, and the ROI on that was just near $12 per acre. So those, I like what we're seeing. We're still trying to improve on them, finding new products, new ways to apply them, but the response has been great so far. And remember, I think for a really good starter fertilizer program, whether it's beans or corn, it doesn't matter, but I think we need to think about a reallocation program. What we do at our PTI farm is we look at the dry fertilizer we're applying in the fall, and we reallocate. We know we're going to come in with a FurrowJet program with the planter, and so we trade dollars and we trade nutrients. Something to think about with a good starter fertilizer program. If you have any questions about anything we've talked about today, feel free to reach out to any Precision Planting Premier dealer or give us an email at InsidePTI@precisionplanting.com. That's all the time we have for today. We will see you on the next episode of Inside PTI. Thanks for watching.